everyone, and welcome to the Vikings Sports Report. I'm Jefferson Athletic Director Doug Stotler. Today my guest is head volleyball coach Aida Steiger, and it is much easier to pronounce Aida's new last name, and I won't even attempt to pronounce the old, but it is now Aida Steiger. Coach, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
As with any new year, you've got a lot of things to talk about. And one of the things that I think we need to get to right away, of course, is the squad members on your team. Moving into 2010, you've obviously got some returning players. Who are those returners?
Well, this year is kind of a different year. I have only 3 returning players, or to be more specific, only 2, and one of the sophomores took a year break in between. I have Alexandra Nemitz from Poland coming back, our outside hitter and the leader of the team, and then Kinley Johnson from Illinois, who played defense last year, and she's taken up a different role this year as a right side. And also Caitlin Smirker from Crystal City, that she played for us 2007, 2008, took a year off, and she wanted to come back and help the team this year again.
Well, Coach, with 3 returners, that obviously means you've got a lot of new players as well. In volleyball, of course, you start 6 players in a match. Tell us about your new players.
Well, we have quite a few, and it's, being junior college part of recruiting, that you have at least half of the team new every year. It happened to be this year that we have more than half of the team new, and every year is a challenge, and I think this is the year that will be challenging because we have a lot of freshmen. Mm-hmm. We have 8 new people. Let's start with county kids. That would be from St. Pius, Taylor Russell, and Casey from Windsor. Casey is our libero, defense specialist, and then Taylor is our, well, she was outside here. I recruited her as a right side. It happened to be that we don't have a setter, so I've been training her as a setter, and she's been doing a tremendous job and adjusting to a new role. We have a couple new international kids, one from Croatia, one from China, Beta and Min Yang, American name Candace. Beta is 6'4" middle, been doing great for us, adjusting great to the American culture. And Min Yang is still a little bit struggling, and hopefully she will improve as the season goes on. We have Megan from Manchester, St. Louis area. She's our defense specialist, been doing a tremendous job. I picked her up the last minute as a defense specialist, and I thought it would be a great addition, but I didn't expect that she's going to do so much to the team already. Mm-hmm. And then we have 2 East St. Louis kids, Chelsea and Brittany. Brittany is our backup setter, and Chelsea is our middle, possibly right side. Both of those kids are really athletic, raw but athletic, and it's what I call those kids my project of the year to make them better. To play at the end of the year and possibly next year.
Boy, Coach, it sounds like a lot of very good new names, but also some challenges for you as a head coach. Have you settled yet on a starting lineup out of this group?
No, not even close. It's been a challenge through the preseason. Preseason, we concentrated more on the technical things that we want them to adjust. And we have been playing with lineups for a few weeks now in practice and a couple scrimmages that we had, and obviously this past weekend in Iowa. And it's been challenging. We're so inconsistent still, and it's hard for the coaches. I'm hoping by the end of September, maybe we'll have a steady lineup that we can go by, but you never know.
Who among that group has shown that they are going to be your dominant hitters and your dominant blockers?
Well, as I said, Alexandra, she is returning sophomore, and she was a great outside hitter for us last year, and she improved. She's more adjusted to her culture. She's adapted more, and she feels more comfortable in classes everywhere, just with her language. And she showed great, she one of the main people that we go to. Beta from Croatia, she's 6'4" middle.
Repeat that.
Beta
6'4". 6'4".
Yes.
Wow.
And so Taylor and her been connecting a little bit better the last couple practices in this tournament, even, from the beginning. So we're adjusting a little bit. She will be a humongous impact on our offense lineup. And also Brooke Simpson from Scott City, she is one of those steady, doesn't make a lot of mistakes. I put her in middle, I put her outside, I put her right side. She plays at all positions well, and it's nice to have it. And like I said, she aggressive and also steady, not a lot of mistakes.
Great. Coach, in addition to new players, you were able to get out and secure a new assistant coach this year. Tell us about your new assistant coach.
Well, this year was crucial for me to have at least one full-time assistant coach, and I haven't had that since my first year as a head coach. And I forgot, well, first year I did have 2 assistants, and then last year I was pretty much by myself. And that was kind of hard, and it was crucial this year to get a new assistant coach that could be there for me and help me out. And Erin Krause, she's from Herky High School, graduated, and she was a little bit worried at first about her experience, and so far we've been working together for a month, and it's been great. Erin is full of energy. That's what the kids need. She is willing to learn and enthused about learning about things, how to do. And I think as time goes on, she will feel more participating in practice and giving more feedback. She's still trying to watch me, what are we doing, and kind of being a little bit quiet in practice or the games. But I see more and more progress in that division when it comes down. I think that a month or so, she will get into that assistant coach role. And she, like I said, she's been great. It's helping me tremendous. She's there every day. She helps me with a lot of stuff. So, and I think the kids getting to know her, they start feeling more comfortable around her as well.
Well, having a new assistant coach isn't all bad, because you've also got a returner to your coaching staff. And as I recall, as I stroll through the gym occasionally, I hear the guy I know as Dennis really doing a lot of verbal instruction, and he's very aggressive. Tell us about your returning assistant coach.
Well, Dennis been with us for 2 years, and he was actually a volunteer assistant coach when I played at SLU, and that's how I know him. And last year he wasn't, again, as involved and as verbal as he is this year, but that's what I kind of want him to be. The kids always hear from me, all negative, negative, and sometimes it's nice that somebody else in practice come in and sees and tells them. I think the kids thinking, well, maybe if 2 coaches see that, that maybe they are right. And so I let Denny handle quite a bit of practice. Not all the time, but we always talk and discuss what I want to be run in practice, what we need to work, what I've seen from a game. We always stay after the game and discuss what we want to do. And Dennis, been giving him freedom a little bit in practice to run things that he wants to run. And like I said, the kids like it. He brings new ideas. The kids hear a different voice than mine, and I think that they feel comfortable listening to him. So I'm really excited, and I'm excited on the way Dennis handling things as well.
Coach, throughout Viking volleyball history, great players and great coaches have always been a real integral part of your program. But I think another very important part of your program has been the academic success of your players. And this past year, you've got a lot of things to be proud of. Your team was very successful from an academic standpoint, so much so that one of the players on your squad was named NJCAA Academic All-American. Tell us who that was and talk a little bit more about their academic success.
This young lady was Gabrielle Schmitz from Festus, and she was a sophomore last year. She moved on to University of Tampa. And She was tremendous on the court and off the court. One of those kids was willing to learn, and again, she came from a high school that she was a stud and played as a hitter. And of course, when it came into me, I changed the position, so she became a defense specialist or libero. Gabby accomplished a lot. It's an honor for her and for us as a volleyball team and Jefferson College athletic program, I think, to become a JCA academic All-American. That's what we focus all the time and keep telling the kids that they're student first and athlete second. Sure. So I'm proud and happy to have. We haven't had an JCA academic All-American for a few years, so it was good to see that we had a kid like Gabby come through this program.
And again, the academic awards from Region 16 and the MCCAC conference were plentiful as well. I think at one point, we had almost your entire team on that list.
Yeah, we did. This year we have 11 kids, and previous year I kind of had smaller teams, like 9 kids, and 5 of them were academic all-conference and academic all-region. Holly from Ozark, Thais from Brazil, which was nice to see that international kids can do really well as well. And Gabby, Ashley Johnson from Farmington. And so it was nice. All those kids make all conference and all region, and it's really, I was proud, and I did tell them that at the athletic banquet that that some of the things maybe we did not accomplish, but I was proud that we did accomplish that.
Well, that group of players from last year had a successful on-court season as well, and they were 20-10, and it seemed like they really got the attention of recruiters. Nearly every one of your players moved on. Tell us about where those players landed at four-year schools.
Yeah, I think, you're right. Some of the people like Lizzie that touched them forward, they got more attention than the other ones, but they all moved on, and they all we got them placed, and they all gonna play somewhere. Lizzie will play University of Georgia. Gabby is gonna be at University of Tampa. Thais will be at UAB. Holly will be at SEMO, and Ashley, that should have been a returning sophomore this year, she decided that she wanted to move on to Utah and just go to school there. But she did get accepted there, and so all those kids moved on somewhere and doing right now somewhere. And a couple of people that I still keep in touch, they're enjoying their new home.
Well, and that kind of closes out the 2009 season. Now we're really looking forward to 2010. And, I think there's a lot of things that you've been discussing. What is your outlook on this 2010 volleyball team?
2010 volleyball team. I think that I'll speak right now, and if you ask me at the end of the season, I would have a different opinion when it comes down to it. I have, like I said, good returning sophomores, and just a few of them, and I have a bunch of good returning freshmen that freshmen, I guess, are willing more to listen and do whatever you tell them to. Than sophomores, they don't, they haven't gone through the program a whole year. As of right now, I am so excited, and so far I'm so proud. Those freshmen hanging in there, they're not giving up. I'm pushing them through hell, and they still standing tall and still trying to be together. Those sophomores trying to encourage them and keep telling them that at the end it will be worth it. Even right now, sometimes we had few tears because it's hard, it's different, it's not high school anymore. Right. They never ran in their life that much. Right. They never lifted in their life, So it's a different environment. The school started, the stress level is up because they want to do well at school, and the practices started, we start traveling, the coach all the time on their butts, study halls at night. They feel like they probably don't have a social life, but that's just the beginning. So far, when it comes down to the attitudes and work ethic, I'm so proud of those young ladies. We have a lot of work to do and a lot of things to adjust, a lot of things to talk it out. We're gonna need to have patience somewhere with each other, and just remind each other that we're a young team that need just a few more games under our belt to be where we want to be. It's just going to take to that. We don't handle pressure as well as we should yet, but because most of my lineup is freshmen.
Sure.
So at the end of the season, like I said, I probably going to have different things to say because we played against ranked teams. We experienced things that they never experienced, and we're going to grow as a team as well as individuals. But I do expect different things at the end than I do right now. I think it will be, maybe we'll start rusty, but I think at the end of the season we'll see humongous improvement and results that we wanted to accomplish this year.
Right. And of course, at the end of your season, you're talking about region tournament play, and with Region 16 being a 3-team region, how do you see your team stacking up at this point against West Plains and Mineral Area College?
Well, we're going to play Mineral Area next Wednesday, and it's going to be a first challenge for us. I know that Mineral Area has quite a few freshmen themselves. They have setters that are not experienced, and the setter is a crucial key for a volleyball game. And it's going to be interesting. I haven't seen them play. I have no idea how they look. We don't play in the same tournament, so it's going to be a challenge for us to figure it out. I suppose, and I will tell the kids that I expect them to win. Yes, we've done that for many years, and that's what I expecting this year. When it comes down to West Plains, we saw them past weekend in Iowa. We did not play against them, but we saw them. They have as well 8 new freshmen incoming, so they have only a few coming back, sophomores. We played the same teams. We ended up with the same record. I think we have maybe a set against them because we won one set against Western Nebraska. We lost in 3-0. I talked to the coach a little bit. I think they stand in the same boat as we are. They have talented players, but they all freshmen. Sure. So it's gonna be an interesting ending as well. I think it's like every year, we all had such a even teams that it could go either way.
Right.
Who is gonna win? Who is gonna handle the pressure better? And we will be the same. We will have the same amount of freshmen on the court. So I think we're trying to prepare them. We're trying to impose all those drills that we do in practice, how to handle pressure and deal with that. So no predictions. It's going to be interesting. Looking forward to see that.
Well, one of the areas of Viking volleyball that hasn't been very even with all of your opponents is the MCCAC. Viking volleyball has dominated that conference for years, and you're coming off of a 2009 conference title. Does this year's team feel any pressure to repeat?
I don't think yet, because we did not play any conference games yet. I think that those freshmen, again, don't understand yet how important it is. They want to go and win, but, they don't know what West Plains. They know they're now regional. They get to know all those things through this, the season, how important it is, how much stress and pressure. But the conference, we have few good teams that, like East Central, they've been rebuilding their program since 3 years ago, and they became better and better every year. So it's not a just piece of cake to win conference. We have Mineral Area and East Central that I think those the top opponents that we have to beat to continue carrying the title that we have for the last 30-some years. And so it's not going to be that we're going to just stand there and win. We're going to have to play hard and play together to get that. And yes, I do expect us to win this year. I will be very disappointed if we don't. I think that we have a great talent, we have a great chance, and I think that the kids have the same desire to continue a great volleyball name, Jefferson College volleyball program, to just continue going on.
Oh, that's great. You're heading into your 3rd year as head volleyball coach, and I think one of your challenges was replacing an NJCAA Hall of Fame coach, Joellen Stringer. In the beginning of your 3rd year, what I'd like to know is, how does your style compare to the Hall of Fame coach's style, Coach Stringer?
You know, that I heard that question for a long time when I first started, and you know, everybody, how you feel filling up the shoes, and you know, big shoes to fill, all kind of things went through, you know, before I even got the job. And you know, jokingly I said that they only 7.5. And you know, Joellen, she's been through a lot. She's seen the volleyball go from a low level to a high as it is, and you know, I think that she had experienced the different kind of kids. You know, we all have kids that are hard-headed. We have all kids that are sensitive. We have the kids that's stubborn. You know, I think Joellen, you know, she did what she did the best. You don't have to be the best player to be the best coach. I think that she understood sometimes things that I can still understand, and I'm hoping with years and experience it will come to me. And Joellen always knew how to make the players play in the game. She wasn't a mean cop or a tough cop, even when I played for her. But she always knew how to motivate the kids to play their best when it came time to a game day. That's one of the strengths that she had. I think as older she gotten, the discipline became a little bit, you know, for her, which a little bit a challenge. And again, I think the generation changed and you had to handle a little bit different. I think that Joellen did so many great things that I learned from her, just working camps, being assistant coach. And you know, the styles are different. I think we do agree on the same techniques, the basing techniques. The styles are different when it comes down. I'm a mean cop. I'm on the court. I am a mean coach. I will be walking around. I'll be jumping around. I'll be screaming at them when you know. And we know that Joellen was calmer, and you know, I'm still working on it to figure out when it's a good time to be that mean, tough guy, and when I need to settle down myself and settle my team to continue and play. So, and like I said, we can't, you know, replace the kids, the ones that have more experience. They're better players. The coaches that had more experience and through the years, you know, I can't compare myself to Joellen because I have never had that many years under my belt, and I think that I still seek sometimes the advice what to do. I call her, I ask her what she thinks, whether I do it or not. It's, you know, up to me. But you know, she has a great record, so whatever she did, it worked for her. So you know, and like I said, it's we're different. We're different. We have some things in common, but coaching styles are different. We are more about going hard. I'm more about, you know, getting that discipline, and she was a little bit more soft and forget things. And now, if you screw it up and we have the rules, I'll make sure you get it done. So we're a little bit different, but at the same time, we both just wanted to win, and she wanted to win and, you know, go to nationals. I wanted to win to go to nationals. I think that at the end of the day, we're kind of the same.
Hearing the self-description about this good cop, bad cop role makes me wonder about an upcoming date on September 25th, and I wonder if you wouldn't mind sharing with the audience what that date is and how possibly that will change you from the bad cop to a good cop.
Yeah, September 25th, it's not like I'm eating a lot of ice cream or you know, getting out of shape. That's the first time when I started showing that people kept looking. I'm like, I'm not getting fat. I'm just pregnant. You know, my husband Ben and I were expecting the first child on due date September 25th. Thank you, and we're really excited. Mean, good cop. I don't know. I guess that's a question next year to ask. I'm sure things will change. You know, we're both excited. I really don't know how it's going to change me as a person. I am all about discipline and discipline my kids and kids that I have right now, all 11 of them. And I think that, you know, in some respects it will change a little bit, but I'm hoping that I'm still going to maintain the discipline that I want for the team and the kid.
Well, Coach, our entire staff is excited for you, and we're anticipating that date. But again, really grateful that you've got some assistants to take over, because I personally don't know anything about volleyball, and I'm glad that you hired Aaron and kept Dennis on staff. Coach, what's up next for Viking volleyball?
We play next week, Tuesday, which September 7th. We play against Webster University. That Wednesday we'll play against Minot Area. That's our first conference game and region game. And we also, at Saturday, we have Jefferson Invitation, which we have 3 teams come in: Minot Area, SWIC, and Missouri Baptist. So it's going to be a big week for us to, get some wins and keep working on our lineup and continue clicking together.
Well, Coach, we're going to wish you the best on September 25th. We, again, are anticipating that day and look forward to the outcome. But we do want to wrap the show, and thank you for your time on the Sports Report.
All right, thank you for having me.
You've been watching the Viking Sports Report. I'm Athletic Director Doug Stotler. My guest had been Aida Steiger. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.